Somebody said my tongue isn't real. So I said, how do you get a fake tongue? Seems real to me.
Welcome to Crime Time News and Entertainment with a Buzz. First thing that is popping in the news, based on the video that you just saw, somebody sent that video to me, a very good friend, and I was asked, what do you think about that video and that specific person? I said, well, she has a very unusual talent, a God given ability that is not something that you see. It is not the run of the male tongue. I say that if this girl is ever a les, which probably she is, seems as if she's been practicing and the tongue shows, she is going to be the top in the LESBO Hall of Fame. If she ever gets a hold of anybody's wife or girlfriend that is bi curious, one swipe, one lick, and she or that person is gone. The person then asked me, would you like somebody like that? I said, well, it might have specific skill sets with that tongue as it pertains to the Gogozilla. But these people that are so curious with sex, they might have a propensity to stray and want to touch other things, which is not a part of my curriculum. Now, this is my disclaimer before I end. I hope that nobody watching this video is offended. Sometimes in a life, you have to have some sorts of variety. You just cannot just listen to the same thing over and over. You are going to get boring. And whenever you get too boring, you are going to get bun. So therefore, do the right thing. Have some sorts of variety in your life. Watch other stuff. You do not have to get overboard, but you have to kind of switch up the thing sometimes. If you don't want to get bun, do the right thing, or the wrong thing is going to do you in your relationship. Keep your wife, keep your husband, keep your mate happy. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, you used to have a saying in Jamaica that goes something like this. Whenever you tell anybody, say them lucky, them tell you, say, lucky either DEAD or they in the big yard. Well, people, this man is actually lucky. Based on information that I am getting, this accident or supposed accident, well, the accident actually did happen, took place in a Ocho Rios. Cannot validate or verify. However, you saw that that man was sitting on a seat looking comfortable. When all of a sudden a vehicle straight in front of him flashing, running upon him. Luckily, he had the reflexes. Luckily, he was alert. Luckily, he was looking in the direction of that vehicle and him take for himself, or that vehicle would have taken him away. There are also a couple of pictures and videos that come with this other video that most persons have not seen. In one of those videos, you could see the driver of that vehicle was badly hurt. Now, people don't know if this man is under the influence of J-Ray and Navy or him under some sorts of ball of CRACK, or he was possessed by the devil, or he was trying to take away this man for being the man that is cheating with his wife. Don't have any sorts of evidence to substantiate those claims. Whatever the circumstances, that man driving that vehicle was badly hurt. You could see him laying on the ground. Because of YouTube's policy, I am not going to show it. However, there are also some pictures. These are the pictures that are out there with those two videos. You could clearly see that this man probably just bought this vehicle, just cleared off a wharf. However, he did not have it for too long. And if there's one thing that we can expect in the land of the cuckoo birds, always expect the unexpected. Don't know if this man just bought his license. Don't know if he was learning. Don't know if this was a part of the test. But if it was, he would have failed epically. As soon as I get some more pertinent information as to exactly what happened, who lost their life, who is sick, who is out of the hospital, I'll be sure to divulge ASAP, point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, it seems as if the slaves at all-inclusive plantations are getting the memo. They are reading the notice board. We know that a couple of weeks ago at Royalton Hotel in Negril and also Trelawney, we saw that the workers, they were protesting. Fast forward, maybe about a day or two ago at Whispers, workers protesting once again. Bad working condition, bad wages, bad food, any and everything from A to Z. Well, people, like they say, it seems as if bad news spread like wildfire. And such is the case of the employees at RVSSIAN. They are out and about and they are protesting just like the other maroon slaves before them on that all-inclusive plantation. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Yes, glad. I want to go on out of Iberia. I want them on the strike. I mean, I rang them out, glad. Strike, of course. Strike. Strike, of course. Yeah, because strike, them on strike, you know. Yeah, man. Strike, of course. Yeah, man. Strike. Yeah, man. See how they need for. Yeah, man. People, them want justice. RVSSIAN workers, them want justice. Yeah, man.
So, people, it seems as if the Jamaican Kunta Kinte maroon workers in those all-inclusive plantations are seeing the signs, are finally wising up. And they are realizing that, look, these hoteliers, local and internationally, they are making a whole bunch of money, beaucoup cash, while we, the persons that make everything possible, the employees that have to interact with these guests, make the hotel what it is, we are getting the SHITTY end of the stick. They are getting the lion's share. As a matter of fact, they are getting the whole share and we are just getting the crumbs. So therefore, we have to do what we have to do. We have to revolt so that we can get better wages, better working condition. Because if we leave it up to the government and the relevant authority, Mr. Bartlett and the likes of them, we are not going to get any sorts of results because they themselves are the persons that are selling out the slaves. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news is a clarification to some pasa mix-up and drama that is taking place on social media. As it pertains to Foota Hype, claiming that he has the copyright, intellectual property to the word straight, meaning STR and the number 8. He said that because Vybz Kartel changed his rum from street vibes to straight vibes using those same words and numbers, there might be a lawsuit pending in the millions of US dollars. Well, people, it seems as if what Foota Hype was saying was BS as usual. Like I said, Foota Hype is kind of delusional. Foota Hype seems as if since him get the strokes and starts to heal and get dumped by Aishana, him kind of lose it. He should be a resident of Bellevue Central to be specific. Well, people, when I made a post talking about that same topic maybe a day or so ago, somebody, a commenter in my comment section named Just Blaze 3817, credit goes where credit is due. He said that word straight is owned by a company in a Greek. So I did a very simple Google search on the web and there was a whole bunch of information saying that that company, who is a fragrance cosmetic company, is out of Greece and they have the copyright, the intellectual property to the name, and they've had the name for several years. Way before Foota Hype came out and making those claims, maybe the first time that it was posted on social media, because I've seen that word being used years ago. Nobody claim it. Somebody just come out with up with it out of the blues randomly and did not give a FUCK about it. But Foota Hype, being desperate, clutching for straw, he wants to claim that he went through the whole legal procedures and then receive ownership of said intellectual property, which is trash. Foota Hype, if you own intellectual property to the word and number STR number 8, show people, don't just talk about it. People want to see the receipts. People want to see the evidence. Other than that, keep your mouth shut. Point blank and period.
Here I was all the time. Scatter, Jonathan, 2010, when I short Russia, I said, what are we up to? What am I say?
Straight jeans and fitted.
And what happened after that? History. What is under my nose?
I'm out.
That is it.
So the next thing that is popping in the news is that the inevitable is always going to happen. You know that soon as Vybz Kartel was released, only to make the time Russian and Vybz Kartel would always link up. Because they share a symbiotic relationship, meaning that Vybz Kartel got some bad rhythms from Russian, still doing all sorts of songs on Russian rhythm. Straight jeans and fitted is where it all started, like you said. The rest is history. Now, persons are speculating based on stuff that they see on social media that maybe Russian is here to do some sorts of song with Cardi B and Vybz Kartel. Collaboration, Russian, of course, doing the rhythm or the beats. But the facts are these, that might have something to do with it. This might be a case where they're killing two birds with one stone. Him come and check Vybz Kartel in Bridging. They are going to do some projects independent of Cardi B. Cardi B is also going to be in the mix. Like I said, this was always inevitable. Two bad people, meaning producer and artist, mix up. You know that the place is about to get fixed up. There's going to be a whole bunch of hits. They are going to make sure that they put out their best efforts, as in the rhythm, as in the song, as in the structure, as in delivery. We are speaking about international collaboration. That is what we should expect, and nothing worse than that. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.